Hey guys, it's me,
Hey guys,
Lampy.
it's Lampy.
Um,
How you doing?
Now I have to do a commentary on
So
how to
we are
craft
gonna
gear
start
in Game of Thrones Conquest.
doing a
So we're
tutorial
gonna
on
come into the
crafting
smithy.
gear.
Well, we'll see. What am I doing
So
here?
I want to explain to everyone that
I
as
think
you
I'm
start
talking. So
getting higher
basically,
keeps of tier
on gear,
7,
you want to
tier 8,
be
tier 9,
when you're tier 7, 8, 9. You generally want to
you
be
want
around
to try
gear
to get your
25
stats
or
around
level 30,
25.
and you want to be somewhere in the blue and purple range. Okay,
You should
guys.
also pick out what
You don't want to go any higher than that because it's going to waste you so much money and
cavalry
it's
were
ridiculously
fast,
expensive.
but we
And
skipped
don't be
archers.
stupid like me and waste tons and tons of money
Infantry,
on this game.
archers are shorter
Um,
between the target,
because the only stats,
so,
only what they do
and then
is
infantry
like at blue, I think it's at 13%, purple's at
and it's always good to have both,
at 14,
you know,
orange
because
is at
doing, like,
15,
cavalry,
and
you
yellow
wanna
is at
have
16%.
archers
So it really
to help
doesn't
mitigate
change as much, and
infantry
all that
damage.
changes is the dollar signs and how much materials you spend.
Um,
All right, so here's a basic
I'm
layout
gonna
of
show
my
you a little peek of what my
gear
looks like.
for range.
I'm a
So,
range type person.
you know, everyone should
I want
choose
to be
what
30,
kind of troop type they
25
want to
around
be.
there,
All right,
all in purple and blue, which
and
is exquisite.
I chose
So,
range,
epics,
but you know, like Misty, he's all
I'm mainly
cavalry, and that's what was the set that I was building in
and
here. And I'm probably gonna change to
I
that
don't
eventually
suggest
soon.
you guys anything, 'cause
But
purple and blue
that's why he can
are
just
just
house
good,
everybody
and
really quickly.
orange and yellow. It only gives you
Um,
1% each increase.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
So say my blue,
Okay, so you can see as my blue is 14%,
my purple, 50,
my purple is at 15,
orange,
my orange is at
it
16.
doesn't really change
So that
make
means
anything
my yellow
that
would have
much
been
more,
17
substantial.
if I had a legendary item
Always
at
try
level
to go for
30.
blue or purple within 25
Um,
range. Obviously you want to
so you don't need to waste so much money. So just make only blue and purple level 25 and 30 items. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the crafting, into the smithy.
My whole screen
We're gonna check out materials,
pissed me off really badly. So I'm gonna go through
and
this again.
whenever I do that, because I
Over
was
here
really
you have
nice
your
and happy
materials.
here. So this is all your basic
Make sure
materials.
you
Make sure you
have
have
enough
plenty and
materials
plenty and
to
plenty
use
of
one or the
materials
items that
to
you
craft at higher levels.
right?
So don't
You find
waste
that
it on
defense,
green items.
you
You only want blue and
anything,
above. Okay, never ever ever use green items.
or you buy packs of it.
All right.
Down
Now
here,
we're
you
going
have
into advanced materials. This is
make
where
your
you're gonna
gear set.
all your advanced materials. Each one
I'm
is
gonna be
individual
doing
to a
Dornish
gear
which
set.
is cavalry.
So in this
And that's
particular
gonna be
video, we're gonna
down
use
here.
the horsehair
So
tassels,
now, with
which
any of
was
these
my
items, you
Dornish
can
gear
also
for
craft
my
a blue-
cavalry set.
blue trophy thing, or
On the right hand corner, there's a
So
little
the
blue
red
box
one
with a
is
trophy that will take
blue
you
one.
right to your gear set, so you
The
can
little
start
blue
beginning
thing
crafting
will
your
take you
gear
right to your
for that
Dornish-
specific
it's right
advanced
to your
material.
gear set that you want to build. So
I'm gonna click that. See,
down
now
here,
we're in the Dornish gear
Dornish
set.
gear.
Um,
Little right-hand corner, you can
so
customize
this
everything
whole
and
video is
go
pretty much me
away.
making level 30 items.
With
I
gear,
already
you don't
made
have to
3
build it
items
up to
beforehand
the final area,
on my
okay?
first video that
You
failed.
don't have enough gear to work your way up to a higher level. It's always
So I
best
decided to make a second one.
to go to your
And this is the rest of the other items. So here,
and build
we're gonna make our
down below.
I'm just showing you that I ran out of level 25 and level 30 templates and gear to use to make my new level 30 items. So we're gonna go down to the bottom of the list, and we're gonna make and craft cheap equipment that doesn't require advanced materials. This is how you progress into your tiers of, say if you need a level 25 item to make a level 30, you would make a level 20 shitty piece of gear and then another 25 shitty piece of gear that doesn't require advanced materials. And then you use that shitty level 25 to make your level 30 piece with your advanced material or whatever gear set you're trying to make. Alright. Here, you know, it's best to always use the same colors or better. Never use green.
So now that
Okay, ever use green. As you can see, the percentages, they change. You know, obviously if you had all 3 orange pieces, it would be 100%. But since we're using purple, it's gonna go 50-50, pretty much. your template, whatever you're geared at the end that you're using, either a template or a gear item, that is going to give you the biggest boost. So make sure that is the highest that you use. All right. So right now I'm making a whole bunch of little shitty pieces of equipment so I can make a level 30 piece of item. And there we go, blah, blah, blah. Making another 25.
So I'm still gonna end up using. You know what? I'm gonna actually use this.
And I decided to throw it, legendary in there, see, hope maybe I get a legendary item out of it.
Help me have a chance of getting
Never works out all the time. See, look at that, 53% and then 40%. It's always just gonna go purple. So don't waste your materials, and it's just never worth it. All right, well, come on, Ken.
Or blue item. Now.
You can see as I change the templates around, and you can see the differences in percentages: blue, purple, orange, and legendary.
The higher the quality, the little bit lower the percentage.
So your end item affects everything.
Ever. Alright, now I'm gonna craft. And hopefully I'll get the legendary piece.
And I crafted a legendary item. Yay.
25 legendary piece. So now I'm
gonna go to invent gear. I'm gonna go to Dornish. Now this is where I'm gonna make an item. So now I'm gonna make a foot item.
I'm trying to go for purple.
I'm using purple. Purple for mostly everything because it's just really expensive making everything else. And I'm gonna use that legendary item. So now I'm at 42% and 52% of purple.
5% orange, and then 42% legendary.
Which is me now
Pretty
making.
good odds. If I
explaining.
decided to blue,
You can change it all if you really
if I
wanted
changed
to.
Another piece around to another blue piece, I'd increase more odds and more odds and more odds of changing.
And I'm just showing you how that colors can change
whatever color
how everything is. And I didn't get my legendary item apparently, so I made a purple one, which is still great. Which is,
so that is a basic.
like I said, it's not a big drastic change in stats. 2%
You don't have anything in that
stats
level,
decrease
you
is
go
not
build the shitty gear
gonna
first,
end the world for you. So
build up as high as you can, so
it's
that
always best to
when
do
you wanna
just
build
blue
level
and purple.
30, you don't waste your advance.
And I think I'm gonna continue making more and more and more. I'm gonna skip ahead, I think, because you just watch me do more and more and more. And hi guys, how you doing? I hope everyone's having a great week. It's Monday so far. I'm trying to be less moody. I hate that I have to do a 13-minute commentary on one that I already did.
You can find materials.
So as you see, I ran out of gear, gear to make crafts level 30 stuff. So I'm gonna continue making more items.
I highly recommend if you're gonna spend money
And
on
I went to
anything,
level 30,
I
didn't
recommend
realize I
go
messed up.
and play with
So I'm gonna go down to 25 and make another one.
matter that much. Like the dragon's cool, everything's cool, but
And I don't know what I'm talking about here.
so
Just saying,
gear and everything
you
else
probably
will
probably saying, don't waste your advanced materials, make shitty items. All right. You don't need to make a level 30 item. You should only make a level 25 to make a 30, so you save materials. It's not worth it to make the level 30s. All right. That's what I think I was saying. And we're gonna go make some shitty level 25 so we can make some 30 Dornish gear. See, look how much cheaper that was, from 4,000 to 1,600. You save so much more money. And here we go. We're gonna go craft. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm gonna continue doing this for a little bit. I'm gonna skip ahead. If I can. Nope, I can't. That's great.
Now I kind of want to increase my odds.
I can't
So
skip
I'm gonna
ahead.
go,
Anyways. But anyway, if you guys find this very confusing, please ask me questions. I'll type everything out as best I can and slowly so you guys can actually read my texts, because I'm a very bad writer and I'm a very bad tutorialist, I guess. So please ask me. So right now I'm making a 30. I'm making it all orange, getting 100%. I was just using all the rest of my materials. Screw this. I like having orange stuff. I have a lot of materials, so I was decided to do it anyway. I believe I'm gonna do one more item. Oh, trinkets. How to do trinkets. Okay, guys, you have to start off at level 1
item first.
trinket to make a level 5 trinket.
You can then now build a level 5 item.
And you're gonna need to make a level 5 trinket to make a level 10 trinket. And so on and so on and so on. This sucks. It takes us up so much advanced materials, so much materials, and it's bullshit. I know, I hate it. Like, I can't even build the one for my cavalry because I don't even have that material. Equipment area, you advocacy is where all your loose equipment that isn't in your armory. If it's in your armory, it won't appear in your equipment list.
Armory set.
So this is what you know when you have certain things. Okay, and now we're in armory. You can see that armory gives you boosts. Right? The higher the levels and quality, the more the boosts you're going to get. So generally you need to have 2 yellow pieces and 6, you know, blue and up to get all 3 stats unlocked. Alright? This is going to give you boosts of everything that you have. So, you know, this is my siege one. I have everything else at 20, but I didn't want to spend so much on making legendary stuff. Alright, so that's something you can do. You don't have to go crazy overboard on these things unless you have the material and the time to do it. But it definitely does give you better stats. And this is, you know, how this game is all numbers and math, and the better your stats, the better you are. Okay, and it's just good to fill them up. You know, little by little stats help, you know, and I even have a lot of stuff that I have just level 5, which I should probably start upgrading, but I just wasted a lot of materials. So that's gonna be a little while.
Sorry about my tutorial. It's really shitty. It sucks.
All right.
I'm not that great at it, but thank you for watching and listening. I hope it helps. Please ask me any questions. I'll try to explain everything a little bit better. But yeah, so thank you.